Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and we're pretty far into the game now. Just finished Gloomy Gulch, and it's time to move on to K. Rool's Keep, World 6. The theme of this world is castle, although oddly the first two stages actually don't take place in a castle. If you helicopter spin or roll jump at the start of this stage, you can get more goodies. So yeah, this first one is Arctic Abyss. It takes place in a sort of ice cavern. And it's underwater, or mostly underwater, and yeah, you'll be spending the vast majority of the stages in guard, which is good because you can actually attack enemies, which you normally can't do underwater, but it's also bad because... oh hey, I didn't even know that was there. It can also be a problem because, as you can see, you can't go out of water because, you know, you're a fish. So if you happen to have missed a power-up or something, and that power-up was above water, or above the water level, which constantly rises and falls in this one, or not constantly, but a lot, then you're out of luck until the water level rises again. And speaking of rising and falling water, collect 100 of these stars before the time runs out, and before you can no longer collect them. Yeah, I find zigzagging like this seems to work the best. Just staying in one place won't get you enough stars. Obviously you can't collect all the stars in that arena, but you can at least get 100 of them, which is all you need. The music for these stages is called In a Snowbound Land, which would normally be a good name for the music in a snow or ice-themed stage, except that, well, there isn't any snow because we're not outside, we're in a sort of ice cavern thing. So, we're not really in a snowbound land here. Not sure what the purpose of that land formation is, but whatever. These little starfish guys, I believe are called Shuris? They're more annoying than they look. Not a new enemy, we've seen them in previous stages, but... well, every underwater stage so far. But they have a habit in this one of sneaking up on you, and then spinning erratically at you. Yeah, you have to supercharge there if you want to get the DK coin, because like I said before, the guard can't travel above water, and the water level sinks there, so yeah, we're already through like 3/4 of the stage. I think this stage really isn't that hard, especially considering its placement in the game. Not that you can't make careless mistakes like that, but... okay, is there a DK barrel back here? Yes. Yeah, I get hit right after I say it's not that hard, of course. My leading cause of death in this stage is not timing Enguarde's attack correctly. You can get those bananas by simply backtracking. Yeah, I think with this stage, what you just really need to not get careless, and it shouldn't be much of a problem. And of course, sometimes you get cornered like that too, but... exploding fish! Keep that shrapnel away from me. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get that extra life balloon, actually. Probably involves another supercharge, but I don't think I've ever gotten that one. So yeah, here's the second bonus of this stage. Behind a wall that looks perfectly solid. That's one thing I don't like about Donkey Kong Country 2, honestly. Is that it has too many fake walls. I'm pretty sure the third game didn't have any, and if the first game did, they were used very sparingly. There seemed to be a lot more fake walls in Donkey Kong Country 2 than the other two. And yeah, as you can imagine, that particular bonus took me a while to find. So yeah, no more Enguarde, and we can't go back because the water level isn't high enough, so... wait for it to lower so we can actually jump onto the thing. Don't slip off the platform, just stand close enough to the edge so that you can actually tell what prize is being displayed. Arctic Abyss. Like I said, I think the main thing you need to keep in mind with that stage is just try not to be careless. Don't get attacked by the starfish guys coming at you from above, which happens a lot, as you can see from my playthrough. Anyway, we come to the next stage, Windy Well. Obviously it's another one with a mine theme. And you see leaves fluttering around. Well, that plus the title of the stage should give you an idea what the gimmick of the stage is. Yes, the wind returns, just like in Gusty Glade. Except unlike Gusty Glade, this time the wind is blowing upward. How exactly does that work? I don't really know. But there it is. The stage really likes to make you go between zingers, like that, while the wind is blowing and occasionally quitting on you so that you fall a little ways back down before being blown back upward again. Not too hard when they're stationary, but later on they'll start moving around while you're trying to get between them. It's worth noting that you can actually slow your rate of... Dang it, I missed a bonus there. Okay, suicide. You can, as I was saying, you can actually slow your rate of being blown upward by holding the down button, and I think you can also go faster by pressing up. Not that I usually need to... Well, that was nice. That's the problem with fighting those guys on those small platforms. And that didn't work either. Actually, it's kind of surprising how many times I've died at the start of the stage just because of those particular two enemies and their placement. Not in this playthrough, obviously, but yeah. There are quite a few green cutlasses in this one, and for the most part you can just ignore them because it's easier than actually fighting them. Yeah, it's easy enough to go between the zingers when you're going upward, but when you're going horizontally, not so much. Yeah, I could get that coin, but I don't need it, and it's not worth the risk. The O is a different story, however. Yeah, okay, I already have 99 lives, but... Yeah, and there's the first bonus. There are two of them in this stage. And we're destroying them all, are we? There's not even any wind in this bonus, come on. That was really easy. Well, going under zingers is better than going between them. And no, they're not a whole lot more threatening when they're moving in circles. That's pretty much how this stage goes. You get blown around. And yeah, there's some moving zingers. Those can be actually rather tricky to deal with. And see, I almost hit that one. That extra life balloon will respawn as long as you're not stupid and let it fly away. And it's happened to me, so yeah, as long as if you die after the halfway point, you can retry it pretty much as many times as you want, as long as you keep getting that extra life balloon. Here you're going to want to make use of the up and down buttons to avoid the hooks. And I meant to jump there. Yeah. Yeah, some of the secrets in this one I can pretty much guarantee you will not get them the first time. Oh, dang it, oh. Yeah, that's actually significantly harder if you don't use the up or down button. Don't even bother with that cutlass. Puny life is of no concern to us. Okay, see here, you have to be a little careful, and hold down the whole way if you want to get that DK coin. Yeah, chances are, the first time you do the stage, you're gonna miss that. You will miss that the first time through. And of course you can't go back because of the wind. And more Singer underdogs. Ow. That's really the... Come on, wind. The main threat of the stage here is these zingers, and particularly when they're arranged in vertical columns, well, as opposed to what, horizontal columns. And we got more hook guys. No squawk sign, but we haven't seen squawks yet. Just wait for it. Yeah, you have to use the wind to hit the goal, but there's a bonus barrel down there. How do you get it? For one thing, don't make that guy fall off the edge. Just jump on him, use the barrel as a weapon against the cutlass, and presto, bonus barrel. And it's another bonus that takes place in the brambles that isn't in a bramble stage. I don't know why this game likes the brambles so much. Seriously. Like, I can't even think of any other bonus stages that take place in an environment other than the one the level they're in is. And yeah, I just screwed myself out of getting the goal by getting the bonus. I don't think you can actually go back and... Well, you can have the wind blow you, but I think it quits before the bonus. So, let's see what Wrinkly has to say. Not a whole lot. Enguarde Super Stab. Press the A button to release him up, then release it for his Super Stab. Use this to break open hidden doors. I could swear she already gave us that hint in a previous world. And invisible items. Finding these aren't necessary, but they'll be useful if you can. Items become visible when you touch them. Savigame? I didn't know you spoke Latin, Wrinkly. Yeah, she's kind of running dry on hints at this point, but not like we need them anyway. So, K. Rool's Keep is another one with 6 stages, which means I'm going to be splitting this one into 3 parts. Castle Crush, Castle Crush, we'll have to wait until next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.